Welcome back to the Axiata Arena here in the Malaysian capital of Kuala Lumpur. And this the venue for the first HSBC BWF World Tour event of 2024, the PETRONAS Malaysia Open. It also happens to be the first of 4 Super 1000 events. Well, after the retirement of Ng Si Yong in the men's singles, we turn our attention to men's doubles, and this is the third quarter of the draw. As you can see, our match coming up, and it features home players because we have Goh Si Fei and Nur Izzuddin up against Jomkoh and Kedren from Thailand.
Kedren, Thailand versus Goh Si Fei, Nur Izzuddin.
Absolutely delighted that the players are ready so soon after the retirement of Ng Si Yong. And it's also wonderful to see these two Malaysians back playing together. They split for a while at the end of 2022, reformed their partnership at the US Open last year. Reformed their partnership and promptly won the title, which was very impressive indeed. Jomkoh had a wonderful day yesterday because in the mixed doubles he and Pearl Sampran put out the number 4 seeds, Fang Yang and Wang Dongping, in 2 straight games, so we know he's playing well. And this will be just a second meeting between these two pairs. The only previous occasion was won by the Thai combination, but that was on home soil at the Thailand Open 3 years ago now. So it's a long while since they played.
Goal serve, receive. Side.
So the Malaysians have won the toss of the coin and have chosen to serve. And this young man, Kedren, a former world junior champion in the men's doubles discipline, won that title with Dichapong Puavaranukroh, who is now just concentrating on mixed doubles. This is his partner, Supak Jomkoh, 27 years of age, and he and his partner are down at 33 on the world rankings at the moment, but they did spend 1 week at 21 on the world rankings from the 25th of October 2022. As I was telling you, Kedren, a former world junior champion, also 27 years of age, from Songkhla, southern Thailand, near the border here with Malaysia. And he's not the tallest of athletes, 163, that's 5'4". At 20 tournaments last year, 1 semi-final, that was at the Thailand Masters 300 event, and 19 first or second round losses from 20 tournaments. Now that is a form that they will certainly be looking to improve upon. Goh Si Fei is 26 years of age, from the historic state of Malacca, and he's just under 5'8". 26 on the world rankings as they work their way back, having reformed their partnership towards the middle of last year. 3 weeks though they spent across 2 different spells at number 9 on the world rankings. 3 titles last year, not only the US Open 300 event, but a couple of 100 events as well, in Koh Chuang and Abu Dhabi. Now that is the problem when you split a partnership and you come back together again. You have to work your way back up the world rankings. So all female court officials for this one, from Singapore and Japan. And the Thailand coach, Tasana Panvisvas. And there are the Malaysians on the right as we look at them. Tambin Sheng
Thailand. Go Zifei to serve to Kitinapon Kiran. Love all. Play.
So it is the Malaysians nearest to us as we all look down on the courts, Go Zifei and Nur Izzuddin. Oof. And Steen, just your thoughts first of all on the split of the Malaysians, and now they're back together again. Do you know exactly why, or did they just perhaps get frustrated that they weren't improving as perhaps they had hoped, and a little break has just reignited the spark again?
Yeah, they got frustrated. I think in 2022 they sort of broke through by winning German Open, defeating Liu Chen, Ocean Yi. In the final of Swiss, and played a lot of good matches, made great results, and got fired up, I think, and so got the fans and the media. And then, as always, reality kicks in. You get under scrutiny of the other teams, and things becomes more difficult, and you got to work through that. And instead, they split up. I don't think they had terrible results. But they were, of course, struggling a little bit more than normally, and then they broke up, got new partners, and figured out that, okay, the grass is not always greener on the other side, and I think it's the right decision to team up again. Yeah, I agree. But isn't it fascinating that the two players that they teamed up with, two left-handers, a certain Jun Hong Jiang and Mohammed Haikal, have now teamed up, having got a bit of experience with these more experienced players that are on court. They've now formed a partnership and have had a terrific end to the year. They won the Saeed Modi and Guwahati events. Yes, so that's the side effect, that they've sort of been mentored a little bit in some tournaments.
Yeah.
And they might end up knocking these two out of the national team.
Yes. Who knows? It's fascinating.
4-3.
Well, as far as the Thai combination are concerned, Steen, Jomkoh and Kedren, you know, I was giving those stats for last year. Of course, the semi-final at the Thai Masters was a very good result, but apart from that, 19 first or second round losses. Yeah. You know, and you sort of wonder, are they playing the right level of tournaments? Because they played all 4 Super 1000s last year, all 6 750s, 4 of the 9 500s, and only 3 300 events. And I'm just wondering, to get a bit of confidence back, whether they should be playing more of the 300s.
And the problem is that Supak Jomkoh plays mixed doubles with Pavsampran, and that's clearly the right level for the mixed double, whilst the men's doubles would probably benefit from playing a little bit lower rated tournaments. But it would become a lot of work for Supak Jomkoh if he were to play in
7-4.
Because
in extra tournaments.
Yeah, that's an absolutely spot-on analysis there.
And that's the difficulty when you have odd levels between the mixed and the either men's or women's double.
And a player playing both disciplines.
And the player playing both disciplines.
Yeah.
To me, the Malaysians clearly the favourites here. One thing that's not so common for them is that they have the advantage in terms of reach in this match here. And they're normally really solid, good defense, good flat game. actually for them. I think Kedren is not that dangerous. So playing a pair with the solid defense like the Malaysians, I would think they would have trouble scoring the Thai pair.
Oh, it's a good smash from Izzuddin. And the Malaysians go to the mid-game interval with a 7-point advantage. Considering they were 2-3 down, that's been pretty dominant for the latter stages of this opening half of the opening game. So 11-4 the advantage to the Malaysian combination. What a super... Oh, it's pulled just long. Well, there's a challenge here, because I was about to say what a super flick serve.
Yeah, it looked really good from up here. Great trajectory.
Yeah, it was a great serve. Good challenge. It was in on both counts, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Whips and limits. Now, you've already alluded to the lack of height of this particular man, Kedren, and their style of play. I mean, he is a quick player.
He's super quick.
But they have to rely on that speed because if he gets forced to the back of the courts, it's a lot more difficult for him to penetrate the defensive play of the Malaysians.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a lot of combinations they could have played where it would have been more beneficial for the Thais, but playing Go and Izzuddin makes it difficult because they have such good racket qualities in defense. So even if they make it to the mid-court, the Thais, Kedren and Jomkoh, and push there, it's still difficult to put it away. That's a sign of it.
As shown in that rally.
Simply don't get the angle. We've seen it as well in both men's singles, but especially in women's singles, where the players that are not as tall, Okuhara, Yamaguchi, they have to work a lot harder than the tall players who can get a lot more angle on their attacking game.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Super play by Jomkoh.
On the court 3, men's singles, please welcome the technical officials.
He played an absolute blinder yesterday in his mixed doubles. Yeah, looked to be in tremendous form. Oh dear.
Service over.
Men's singles,
15-8.
Chinese Taipei versus Kantapon Wanchawan, Thailand. Umpire Muhammad Izzat Salman, Malaysia. Superstar Fadil Salim, Mauritius.
Nice change of pace. I like that.
16-8.
Beautiful drop.
Out.
Oh, that's
Service over.
way short.
9-16.
Yeah, trying to serve towards the sideline. I basically like the idea of having a lot of variation on your serve. Good work.
10-16.
Oh, that's landed in. That's good control on the lift
11-16.
from Kedren.
Oh, yeah, I think he missed it.
Yeah, there's a it was called good, but there's a challenge from the Malaysians. First time they challenged on that wonderful flick serve, they were proved correct. Here we go. Yeah, was wide. Another good challenge.
Correction. Out. Service over. 17-11. Play.
Missed it. It was an ambitious shot to try.
12-18.
Tried a cross court earlier from that position, didn't he? And Jomkoh just punched it straight down the line for an outright winner. Oh,
you
that was
missed it.
Total mishit.
But it worked.
13.
Came off the frame of the racket.
Ladies and gentlemen, right, Kantapon, Wanchawan, Thailand. And on the left, Izzuddin, Chinese Taipei. Izzuddin to serve. The ball, play.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh, a delightful interception. And delicate little dink, I suppose you call that, Steve.
Yeah.
Service over. 19-30.
Super. 2 points away from the opening game. Another excellent flick serve. And game point opportunities. 7 of them, to be precise, for Go Sifei and Nur Izzuddin. Look at that, that's a beauty. Played with disguise. Oof. Didn't miss by much.
Service over. 14-20.
Nice interception. My goodness, that's a lovely shot from Jomkoh.
15.
And Kedren reducing the pace on his smash. Go Sifei, he was waiting for a full power smash. And suddenly he had to adjust. Clever play.
Service over. Service over.
16-20.
Love.
Just wide, and this time the Malaysians convert. 21-17, the opening game.
First game won by Go Sifei and Nur Izzuddin. 21-17.
Umpire confirming that scoreline, 21-17 in 17 minutes.
Play.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
Service over. 2 all. Service over. 7-3.
Second game. Level. Play.
So Go Sifei and Nur Izzuddin of Malaysia, 1 game to the good. And I think first of all, before my email or social media inboxes get clogged up, I need to just correct myself. I forgot we were in 2024 and I said that they split the Malaysians in 22. I think it was earlier last year, which was 23 that they split. Didn't they play the Malaysian Open and Indian Open and then they went their separate ways?
Oh, they split before that. But Go and Noor were the only ones qualified to play Malaysian Open in 2023. So that's why they played a couple of tournaments, even though they had split.
Okay.
But they split in 2022.
Okay, so I was right on the years.
Yeah.
3 all.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity.
In fact, they played each other in the final of the Malaysia International Challenge in December 2022. And Haikal and Izzuddin beat Go and Go on that occasion.
Oh, that was another good flick serve.
Service over.
5,
2,
3.
5.
Placement of the smash there from Izzuddin towards the right hip of Jomkoh, forcing him to play the forehand defence.
Oh, yeah, that's a clever play by Matthias.
3, 6.
Service over. 10, 6.
Just a little before he flicked it, Kedren.
3, 6.
4, 11, 10.
Players from Thailand have only won 3 titles here at the Malaysian Open since the first of the Open era, which was in 1983. Of course, Ratchanok-Intanon in the women's singles won on 2 occasions, 2016 and a couple of years ago as well. But there was men's doubles winners. Do you remember that, Steve?
Men's doubles winners from
Thailand, 1995, 29 years ago.
Was that Panvisvas, the coach?
No.
No?
It was the late Pramote Terawiwantana and Sakrabi Tonsari, indeed. Beat a Malaysian pair in the final, incidentally, Cheersum Kit and Yap Kim Hock.
That's right. And Yap Kim Hock, he was pretty much, he is pretty much the same stature as Kittinapong Kedren.
Absolutely.
They found a way to make it work. Olympic silver medalist.
That's right, Atlanta.
Yeah. Very adventurous left-hander, Yap Kim Hock.
7, 4.
Yeah, what he lacked in height, he made up for him with enthusiasm, didn't he?
Enthusiasm, speed of movement.
Absolutely.
And sort of dedication. He was, when normally he was the front court player and Cheersum Kit was, at least at some point he was the front court player, and Kit was able to, with his big smash, to set him up, and they had some set pieces, as they call it in football, where say, if you have it here, you hit here, and I cover this. And when he was at the backcourt, he would work relentlessly and wait for Kit to either intercept or switch positions around. They were very, very entertaining.
They were.
pair, they held a match point to win Olympic gold. No, that was the World Championship. They held match points.
8.
Lost the final to Rexy Meineke.
Ricky and Rexy. Well, this is a good fight back, isn't it? Like a tie pair.
Service over.
That's a pity. That's his second.
7.
I like the idea. Taking it early on the front court, the ties trying to play their opponents side to side.
Service over. 8. 10.
12, 9, 6.
There's at full strength on that lunge.
Service over.
Supak
11,
Jomkoh,
8.
and that's probably why he made the error. Look at his defence coming up in a minute. He almost takes half a step backwards before then trying to lunge forward. And it was that little backward sway of the body that cost him dear. So 11-8 in the second game, having already won the first. The Malaysians lead this first round men's doubles.
Hot 1, 20 seconds. Hot 1, 20 seconds. Coach, it's your turn. Players on court.
Challenge another successful. 1 challenge remaining. Thank you. Service over. 10-7.
11-8. Play.
Play.
So 11-8 the advantage. A good serve there from Izzuddin.
12-8.
Oh, that's a good interception from Kedren.
Service
I have a
over.
feeling that the Malaysians should be
9,
a little bit wary that they don't take things too lightly here.
I agree. Because I think there's little signs, haven't there been, from the Thai pair that they're really beginning to find their feet in this match.
Yes, figure out how to do it, and that the Malaysians, they are feeling a little bit too confident.
Pushed it wide. Only 2 points the deficit.
12.
That's very good judgment.
14.
Oh, wasn't the best of serves. He's made 2 service errors, and I guess we should consider, Steve, something that you were talking about earlier. Because he's playing mixed doubles as well, he serves from a totally different position.
Yeah,
so when he's playing men's doubles, he's not in that same rhythm.
And as you mentioned, with the first round losses, he's not playing that many men's doubles.
No.
Unsighted.
There was one that was questionable. I think he thinks himself that it's too short.
Well, the umpire makes the call in this match on the front service line. She was unsighted, so she's asked for the instant review to adjudicate for her.
16, 14.
Well, if the instant review are unable to adjudicate, then the original call stands, which was no call, so it'll be a let.
17, 14.
And I think we're almost at the time limit where we should say, oh, here we go. It's clearly in.
10,
8.
all.
I'm wondering why that one was in
all.
question.
Yeah.
Play.
But nobody loses any challenges because it was the umpire who asked for the decision from the instant review.
18, 14. Thank you.
Service over. 13, 12.
Good rally.
Boy, fantastic
yes.
move by Super Jomkoh.
Service over. 13, all.
15, 18.
Just can't get themselves into the lead.
Oh, but that's looked like a little bit of a
14,
an odd swing to me, swinging for that one. I mean, either you commit fully or you keep your hands away from it.
16, 18.
Pushed it wrong. But
15, 13.
amazes me that the Malaysians in that rally were so content to just defend.
Yeah. But that's what I think they've sort of
42, 20 seconds.
they're very confident.
42, 20 seconds.
Service over. 14, 15.
Service over. 19, 17. Clear. 14.
And once again, tie pair back level.
15,
And then
all.
should they lose this second game here, Go and Izzuddin, then suddenly the expectations, oh, things are going wrong and it shouldn't go wrong, and then nerves could creep in. They
Exactly.
could end up losing this match. And then they could start blaming each other for not being good enough as a partner. But they're both in it together. They're on the same flight.
Yeah.
And they've got to gear up
16,
mentally.
15.
So, at long last, Jomkoh and Kedren go into the lead. 8-12 down they were.
Exactly.
Won by Lin Junyi, 21-17.
Service over. 16, all.
11, all.
Oh, that's a shocking serve. Oh, yeah.
Service
Showing
over.
his speed there.
17,
Upon Kedren.
16.
So quick on his feet coming from the mid-court area there.
I did awfully well to reach that close and fade.
Service over. 17, all.
Is it going to be a flicker this time from Izzuddin?
Yeah, he's flicked particularly well so far in this match, hasn't he? No, it's good low serve.
Good serve.
Yeah, very good. Good third shot too, good interception.
Play. For 3, 20 seconds. For 3, 20 seconds.
Nice steep angle he gets on his smashes, Jomkoh.
Service over.
18 all.
18 all.
Love all. Play. One, love.
So well in.
19.
Another good serve from
18.
Jomkoh. There was me criticising his serve a little earlier. He's found his rhythm. Look at that, that's way in. Well, 2 points away from taking this second game. Jomkoh and Kedren.
2, 1.
That's a pity from a tie perspective.
Service over. 19 all.
Gone a little bit too far back. Kedren.
All. In 11.
Oh, that's gone way long. And it's a game point opportunity for Supak Jomkoh and Kilinupong Kedren.
20 game point.
Who would have thought?
19.
Service over. 3, 2. Service over. 12.
Good return.
13.
Good return. Almost a trick shot on the return of serve when you gain point down.
Had it gone wrong, I would have criticised him.
20 all.
But this time the outcome went well.
20 all, extra points required until there's a clear 2-point winning margin. So having just saved a game point, and now a match point opportunity
21.
for Go Sin Fei and Noor Izzuddin. And they convert on their first. 21-17, 22-20. Surviving a game point in that second game against Supak Jomkoh and Kilinupong Kedren. 38 minutes for this first round encounter. And listen to the reaction of the home fans.
Match won by Go Sin Fei and Noor Izzuddin.
Well, if they want to go all the way in the
21-17,
tournament,
22-20.
I think that Go Sin Fei and Noor Izzuddin are going to have to play with a little more intensity than that, a little more commitment than that in future rounds. What do you think, Sting?
Yeah, I totally agree. I think this was a good chance to sort of tank self-confidence.
Yeah. So confirmation of the scoreline, 21-17, 22-20. And the Malaysians Go Sin Fei and Noor Izzuddin safely through to the second round, which of course will be played tomorrow. In fact, it could be an all-Malaysian match tomorrow, because a little later on we'll be watching Aaron Char and So Yi, the former world champions, against Kjær and Søgaard of Denmark, for who plays against Izzuddin and Go in tomorrow's second round. Welcome back to the Axiata Arena here in Kuala Lumpur. Huge number of fans in today. Wonderful to see them. Our next match, we turn our attention back to men's singles, and it's the two bronze medalists from last year's